Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is episode 18 of Chattin with Alana. So get you a cup of coffee or whatever you want to drink, and this is an exciting one. I'm so excited to show you guys. Okay, before I get into it, we just got home from a volleyball game, and I've got my pajamas on with my little cardigan. What does it say? I don't remember. Make it a double. And then I have a cup of hot coffee, which I know I'm drinking coffee at night. I won't sleep tonight, but this is a coffee cup my girls got me for my birthday or Christmas, one of the two. I told them, I was like, oh, you guys get me. It's adorable. Anyway, so I have a few things to talk to you about today. I'm so excited. You guys, oh, I can't wait to show you guys. Okay, so let me start off with, I have two good friends that sent me things in the mail. And they both told me that they were sending me things. They didn't tell me what it was, but I'm going to start off first with my good friend Tanya. Hi, Tanya. She lives in Puerto Rico, and she sent me, well, through the mail, she sent me these patterns, but she also sent me a bunch of patterns on Instagram, and we shared a bunch with each other, and wow, those are pretty that she sent me. I was just like, oh, holy cow. But look at that. She sent me this beautiful dress, and I have a doll. I know that'll fit, and yes, some of it is in Spanish, but it has, I'll show you a little bit of it. It has the diagram, and I can read those if I just sit and study it for a little bit, and I can get it figured out. And she translated some stuff for me, and then she told me she'd help me if I need any help. So there is that. Actually, I'll show you in a minute. So she sent me that. Super excited about that. And then she sent me this one. And I think that's a Bratz doll, but I'm pretty sure that'll fit a Barbie doll. If not, I've got plenty of dolls. But that is very pretty. And it also has a diagram that I can read those. And then she'll help me translate, or if I need any help. So thank you, Tanya. I am so excited about these. They're gorgeous. Beautiful doll dresses. Put these back in a sleeve so they don't get ruined. And then cover my face while I'm trying to talk to you. My good friend Johnny down in Florida, I can't get these back in here. He sent me the most beautiful stemmed, you're gonna have to tell me, are they stemmed shot glasses, or because that's what we used them as. I'll insert a picture here and show them to you guys, and my gosh, they are pretty. So I'll show you guys right here. So are those not the prettiest things? Holy cow. I opened that box and I was like, honey, look. Even my husband was like, those are awesome. So they're put up on my shelf in my kitchen. They're not gonna get touched. So that's why I inserted a picture, and I'm not showing you in person. And oh man, when I opened that box, I was just like, what? And okay, so the reason he sent them to me is because the name of the series. Okay, sorry about that. My husband was standing at the door waiting to ask me something. Anyway, so the reason he sent that to me was because the name of that crystal is Alana. Alana by Waterford. And he's like, the world is right now. Alana has a piece of Alana crystal. I was like, that's so cute. So I want to say thank you for that. I can't even express how thankful I am. Just gorgeous. So thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Tanya. All right, now, so last weekend, my husband and I went to, come on, fuzzy butt. My husband and I went to some antique mall and flea markets down in southern Indiana by Evansville and in Evansville. Fuzzy butt. Fuzzy. Kitty, kitty. He's just standing down there staring at me. And ooh, I found some stuff that I am so excited to show you. The big piece of resistance, or however you pronounce it, is going to be at the end. So don't fast forward, don't leave, because you're going to love everything I got to show you. Come here, Bubby. This is my old man. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, so the big thing that I'm going to show you guys is at the end, so just stick with me. All right, so let me get my arm. The first thing I want to show you is that. So we went into this one store, a New Harmony, maybe? I don't remember, or Albion? I don't remember the name of the town. Anyway, so we walked around and I was looking and I'm looking and I see this hanging on the wall. Let me make sure I can show you. So it's a crocheted girl in her little umbrella and her beautiful frilly little dress. And it's on like a mesh. I don't even know how you would explain that. But so it was hanging on a hanger like this. And like it was pinched on this side and pinched on this side. And when I took it off the wall, I realized there's two. And oh my gosh, I fell in love. Because guess what I'm going to do with them? I'm going to lay them back to back, just like this. Just like this. And then I'm going to take, I don't know if I have that exact shade of pink. I'm going to try my best to get that exact shade of pink. But what I'm going to do is probably single crochet or a slip stitch these panels together along 3 of the edges, and then make a little, and somehow come up with a handle and make a little bag. Or I was just thinking I could somehow put these on some fabric, but I don't know how I would do that. I don't know how I could attach them to fabric. I don't know. Somehow I'm going to figure out a way to get these together and then just stitch it around the 3 sides and then come up with a handle idea, and I'm going to make a little bag. But isn't that just gorgeous? And you know what? If I don't remember what Chattin with Alana it is, but it reminded me, if I can reach, I showed you guys in another one of my Chattin with Alana this pillow I found. You guys remember that? You can see the little, so it's just crocheted and embroidered on a pillow. And then on the back it says handmade by Cassie. I don't know who she is, but she did a great job. And that's what it reminded me of. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Yes, yes, yes. But I love this. I think this is just the coolest thing. So that's one thing I found. Let me set this to the side. And then I found this Ziploc bag, and it had these 3 dolls in it, and they were in some rough shape, and they had some pretty matted dresses on them. And I was like, eh. And I looked kind of like eyeballed around inside the bag, and I saw that all of the parts were there, and I thought I can fix them, and I can make them look great and dress them up. So I bought the bag for $1, and it had these 3 little girls in it. This is the rough one. This is the one that's going to take a little bit of work, but I can get her looking great. So keep your eye on this one because I'll get her fixed up at some time. So that's this one. And I can tell, I know these are like from the 50s, 60s, and I know that because I have patterns from the 50s and 60s for these dolls. And I know it's that doll because she's got the little sleepy eyes. And then I also know it's these dolls because they stapled the clothes to the doll. So for me to be able to get the clothes off, I have to take a pair of needle nose pliers and pop those staples out. And then that's how I take her dress off. And the shoes. The shoes are actually, Fuzzy Butt, you're shedding all over me. The shoes are actually made onto the doll. They don't come off. And the head and the arms are rubber band. So that's how I know these dolls are from the mid 50s, early 60s. I'm not 100% sure on the year, but I can get her all kinds of fixed up. Just get her hair. What are you doing? Get her hair fixed up, make her a pretty hat. I'll have her looking like $1,000,000 when I'm done. So I found her. And I found her. She's not quite as bad, but you can see she's got the sleepy eyes. And she's got the staples I had to pull out. And then she actually, yeah, she has the rubber band, but her arms have a little socket and they're squished in there and I can't get them out, so I didn't even mess with it. She doesn't have the shoes on made onto her feet, so I'm not 100% sure on the year of this one, but I found her and I have a pattern for her. Get her hair all cleaned up a little bit and I'll have her looking like $1,000,000 too. And now, so I have a few of these. I have found these in the past at different resale shops or antique malls. I have found these all over, and they're all pretty much similar to these two, the way these two are. Now this third one, I've never seen one like this. She has her little stilettos. She's got her red panties, and she's got painted fingernails. I just thought that was the cutest thing. There, now you can see it. And she's got the, well, okay, so she was actually in pieces. I put her back together. Her head, like the rubber band that runs from her head to her arms was snapped. So what I had done was taken one of those little, if you can see that, I didn't have a small enough rubber band. So what I did was those, you went down, Bubby? Those, oh my gosh, I just like completely lost what I was gonna say. What are those things called? The little looms that you use the little rubber bands on, and I did a tutorial to show you how to put, to make a little grippy for your crochet hook. Those little rubber band things, I ran through her neck and hooked it onto her head. So if I give it a little, well, like that, you can see I have it right there. And then you just kind of squish that back in there. And I ran it from her head to, and then each loop of the rubber band went to each arm. And then I just spun her head or her neck, or her arm, and just spun it and spun it and spun it so it tightens up that little rubber band, and then it holds her arms and her head on. So I fixed her, and she's got the little sleepy eyes. Now she didn't have clothes on, or did she? No, I don't think she had clothes on. She was just in the bag all wrapped up in the other dresses in pieces. So I fixed her. I love her little painted fingernails. I just think that's the cutest. So keep an eye out for her, because I will have her dress too, in a nice pretty dress. So then I actually have to go get the other ones, because I forgot to grab them. Just a second. Okay, so I got 2 of these, and one of them I put up somewhere, and I cannot remember where I put her, but I found 2 of these for $1, and I was so excited because these dolls are not cheap. It is a 13-inch craft doll. Now, usually they're that fiber craft, or you guys told me how to pronounce it, and I'm pretty sure I remember it. It's just, you just say fiber craft. Those things are a little hard to find at a decent price, and I found 2 of them, and I wish I knew where I put the other one at. My yarn room / bedroom is a nightmare right now. But anyway, I got 2 of these for $1. I was so excited as soon as, because it's funny, let me tell you this. So I have been thinking about taking you guys with me on these antique mall / flea market trips that we go on. Because I mean, we go everywhere. And the way it started was we pulled into this one, and so we pull into this one, and we're parked, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, if I was filming this for everybody, you know, on my YouTube channel, I would tell people, you know, just don't judge the places that you're at, because just because it doesn't look like it's a place that would have something you'd be interested in doesn't mean that it's not gonna have something that you're interested in. And as soon as that thought went through my mind, I turned to my left, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw these 2 dolls hanging there, and they were actually right next to these 3. And I turned and I was like, yes, that's what I'm looking for. So I was like, this is perfect. So it just, anyway, so I found 2 of those for $1. And if I can find the other one, she looks just like this, the black hair, and she's got the little sleepy eyes. Anyway, so I got 2 of those. Okay, so actually, you know what? I just had a thought. I think I might know where she is. Hold on just a second. I keep pausing this. I'm sorry. Nope, I couldn't find her. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, so we go on to a couple more places, and it really wasn't, I mean, there was a few things that I was interested in, but I was like, no, I want to save my money. Maybe I'll find something else. Well, I know from my experience of going to all these different antique malls and resale shops, Barbies, for some reasons, people will have a basket full of Barbies, and their hair is all matted. You know, have you ever seen a Barbie when their neck is, or their head is mashed to their shoulders so they don't have a neck? Or, I mean, they are rough looking Barbies, and they will have them marked at, I think the lowest I've seen is probably $4 up to $10 for one of those Barbies. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I am not paying $4 to $10 for a Barbie that its hair is so matted there's nothing you can do to fix that. Or, you know, there's nothing you can do to fix parts of her that's covered in permanent marker because kids were coloring on them. I've seen them like that, and they are marked at like $10. I'm like, no thank you, I'll pass. Well, we walked into one place where I happened to find a decent Barbie for 99 cents, and I bought her. And she had this really pretty dress on. I took it off because I'm going to give it to my niece for her Barbies. And I took the dress off of her, and I got to looking at her, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I have no problem with this whatsoever, but I would like to know what the deal is. And I don't want to say there's something wrong with her, but I've never seen a Barbie like this. But if you look, see how she's kind of like her hip, like this is her standing straight. See how her hip is? I have no idea why it's like that. And then her arms are very long and thin. So I didn't, is that supposed to be like that? And then her leg is a little wonky, but I mean, whatever. It's fine. I'm still gonna use her, but I was just like, what on earth? I had no idea with that dress on she was so misshapen like that. But yeah, so 99 cents. I was like, you can't beat that. Heck yeah. So I grabbed her, and then I found a little something that I wanted for 2 reasons. I wanted it because I have a baby outfit that I was pretty sure would fit him, and it does. And two, the second reason I wanted him is because I've never seen a doll like this before. Oh, excuse me. And it had me intrigued. I was like, ooh, I kind of want that. Now, I will say, I never want to say that a baby isn't cute. But I'm going to tell you the truth, this baby is not cute at all. And I can only show a portion of him to you because he is 100% anatomically correct. All over. All over he is anatomically correct. Yeah. So I'm going to only show you his little upper half, and that's all I can show you. I need to take a magic eraser to him too, because he's kind of stained up. But oh, I'm going to cover that. Sorry. Here he is. Like I said, he is not the cutest, but I got him. See, like everything up here, a magic eraser will take that right off. I'm about to cross the line there. Can't go too much lower. So yes, he's not the cutest thing. Ooh, about went too high. But I wanted him. I will love him. And his arm keeps wanting to pop off, and I don't know how to keep that from happening. And I thought, this thing has got the weirdest toes. See his foot? Like, what on earth? And then this foot's all crunched up. But I bought him because I have an outfit that I know he can fit into, and he's got a face that only a mother could love. And he's squishy. I don't know. I got him. I don't know. But that was that. Okay, so now let me make sure I've got everything to show you. Yeah. So now, the reason I wanted you guys to stay all the way because of this part right here. So, I have had something for probably almost a year that I bought, and I started one, and it involves these little Barbies. That's why I've gotten these as much as I can for as cheap as I can. And I've had this for almost a year, and I started one, and then she got set in the corner, and I just had not have time to get back to them because it's very, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. It's very intricate, and I just didn't get back to it. So let me show you. I bought these. These are Annie's Calendar Bed Doll Society collections. This one is the Cotillion collection. If I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right. The Cotillion. That is, correct me if I'm wrong, please, but I'm pretty sure that is a French ball, like a French fancy ball. I'm pretty sure that's what that's called. And then this one is the 1993 collector series. So this one is 92 and this one is 93. And there are, in each set, you got one for each month, and then you get a bride set. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you. I'll show them all to you. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and show them all. So you slide out the folder. Oops. I come with all the paper. And these are what comes in it. So that is the bride for the 92, right? Do I have 92? Yeah, for the 92 collection. And these are all Barbie dresses. this is the one I started. So that's January. So I'm just going to show them and hold them up for a few minutes so you guys can get a good look at them. I love the colors of this one. And of course, when I went to go make this, I cannot find that shade of green anywhere. So there's January. There is February. That is very pretty. There is March. Ooh, look at that one. Was that April? Yeah. April. It's just gorgeous. There is May. There's June. I love how they just spotted around with those, what are they? Just little flowers. All right, here is July. Look at that. Is that August? I'm trying to make sure I don't get them out of line. That's August. Ah! This is interesting how it comes down and up like that. And these are all made out of crochet thread. So there's August. September. Look at her. Here is October. Stunning dresses. Here is November. I would definitely name her Miss Candy Corn. November. And here is December. I love the black and blue. Is it black? Let me make sure. Yep, it's black. I love the black on the blue, and then bam, that bright, yeah, it's a crocheted flower. I love how that's just like pop right there. So that's 92. So let me put this back up so I don't mess anything up. Yeah, so January is the one I started. And I mean, it wasn't, as far as I got, I only got like a little strip done, and then I set it down, and then I have not gotten back to it. I will. I absolutely will. Will I make every single one of these? I'd love to. Am I going to? We'll see. We'll see. That's all I'm going to say. And remember, the piece de resistance I have not showed yet. I have not showed yet, so stay with me, please. Okay, so that's 92. Here is 93. Now this one is it just says collector series. What the actual, oh, okay, it's the, so when I ordered when I bought these, I didn't order them. When I bought them, I didn't realize that the folder for the 93 series wasn't the right one, so it actually still says the Cotillion series, like the 92, but the 93 series is actually called the Victorian Lady Sentinel Collection. So, let's start with her. All right, here is the bride. You've got to be kidding me. Just, how pretty is that? Okay. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to hold them up and let you guys just kind of stare at them for a little bit because they're pretty. All right, here's January. Here's February, unless it should be in order. So if I don't get it right, I'm sorry, but this is February. All right, here's March. I mean, come on. Alright, here's April. Oh, wait, is that April? Yeah. I see it backwards, so it looks like it ends in a Y. I was like, uh-oh, that's not right. But yep, that's April. Here's May. Oh, it's so pretty. Now do you guys see why I got Barbies? I love that umbrella. It looks like it's just floral wire. That's May. So here is Miss June. Alright, so what are you doing? Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Here is July. I like the colors of this one. I love the gold and the navy and the deep red. So that is July. Here is August. Oh wow. I was just noticing her umbrella. There is actually directions on the back that shows you how to make that. Neat. Huh, I like that. All right, here's August. Not only the dresses, but have you guys noticed the hairdos? Holy cow. And it's got a little bit of a pineapple in the lace right there. I think that's a pineapple. No, it isn't. Oh, I thought it was. Fuzzy, stop. Get down. So there's August. Here is September. Fuzzy, get. Sorry. There's September. Here is Miss October. I was just looking from what I'm looking at in the camera. This almost looks like it's just lace and they glued it on there, but it is not. It is actually crocheted. So that's October. Here's Miss November. Oh, I love that one. And here is Miss December. Fancy is she? Just beautiful. Look at that hair. That is standing up. I'm gonna have to find. You know what I'll have to do? I'll make these and then go to a salon and say, could you do my Barbie's hair? They probably look at me like I was nuts. but I'll show you again. There's December. So those are what I have been setting on. What I had planned was that I was gonna make one or two, and then I was gonna finally show them to you. And like I said, they got set in the corner, and I never got back to them, and I never got back to them. Put that up. Okay, so here's the huge thing that I'm so excited to show you guys. So we go into this, it's actually, I think the name of it was His and Hers Flea Market. I don't know. Another one of those places. From the outside, it looked like this isn't going to have anything that I'm interested in. And as soon as I walk in the door, bam, I see this huge display of crocheted things and Barbies. Look at what I found. Are you ready? I'm so excited to show you. So, she is not part, she's kind of ruffled up right there. She is not part of the two series I showed you. There's more. There is a 1991 to 96. If I remember right. My friend Johnny showed me, but it like slipped my mind. I think it's 91 to 96. And I'm not sure which one she's a part of, but look at her. And she is, so you make the form, and it's just a piece of cardboard, and then you crochet around that, and then she sets inside of it, and then you make the dress. I mean, easy as that, right? And just gorgeous. So there is her. Wait, there's more. So if you notice, I set this one to the side to show you I found February of 1993. Oh, is she beautiful? So I'm going to go slow so you just get the full effect. Look at this. Oh my gosh, if you guys could have been there, oh man. Look at her. Just the detail. Let me get close. The detail. And even look at her hair. I mean, just, I walked in. You guys ever seen a cartoon or a movie where like a person has that moment where the angels sing in the background and you just hear that, ah? That's what I had when I walked into this place. That's what happened to me. And she's got the base. So that is, I think that's a 4-weight white. And then it's just a piece of cardboard, and then just the stuffing, and then there's a tube at the front, and I know that because this is the 90. Yeah, the 93. This is February of 93. It's not the same colors because she's actually pink in this one. Let me make sure this is right. Yeah, she's pink on the actual pattern, but they did it in this. Just beautiful, beautiful. And she is, I was going to say that you make this little cone at the front, and then you set her in the cone, and then this is what the stuffing is what makes the bustle. Is that what that's called, right? A bustle? So you can, yeah, I can't hear it. I can feel it. It's a cone that you like, I think it's just a piece of cardboard you wrap and then put her inside of it. But I found her. Gorgeous. But wait, there's more. I found Miss June of 92. Is it 92? Are you from 92? I don't remember. But okay, I'm gonna come from the bottom up so you get that full surprise. Dun, 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 dun. Look at her. Look at her hair. I mean, just, oh my gosh. And she did do different colors, but that's fine. It's still just gorgeous. And I'm just noticing this was supposed to go up here. See the difference? But that's okay. She's still beautiful. Just, and she's got the base. Oh, wait. There's the base. Right? And then her cardboard. But wait, there's another one. And then I found this one. Let me grab her. This one I was happy about because my husband and I, we've been together for 12 years and we got married in March of this year. Actually, 5 months ago today. And I found her. Now, I don't know what series she's from, but from the bottom up, look at her with her long train. And her hair. She's got the cardboard base and her dress. Oh, I was so happy when I walked in there and I saw these four. No, that's all of them. I got 4. That's all they had. I bought every one of them. But yes, I found her. Okay, so totaled, let me put her back, totaled, all 4 of them came up to $150. And I was just like, I really, really want these. I don't want to leave without buying these. And I thought, okay, calm down, Alana. Right? Calm down, it's okay. So what I decided to do, I told my husband, I said, let's just walk through, okay? You know, just let's walk through and see what I find, because maybe there's more that I want. So we walk through, and actually that's where I found him at. So I grabbed him. I just realized there was something else. I'll talk about that later. Anyway, and I'm walking around and I told Matt, we were coming to the end, and I said, honey, I really don't want to leave without those Barbies. I want them. Because I will tell you guys, I have seen those Barbies made before, not those specific ones, but I mean these collections, I've seen them made before. And to put it as politely as I can, I would never judge somebody's work, ever, ever, ever. Nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. These aren't perfect. But I have seen them to where they are not the best. I'm just going to say that, to where they're not the best, and I've not purchased them. I passed on them, right? But these, I couldn't do it. And I told him, I said, do you think if I asked the woman running the register if she would call the woman that owns these and ask, because I there was no way I was gonna short, or what's the word I'm looking for, when oh my gosh, why did I just like completely lost everything? What's the word I'm thinking of whenever somebody is offering this much for it and you're like, oh well, I'll give you this much, which is way like lowballing them. Like there's no way I would lowball this woman on these. No, absolutely not. Was 150 worth it? Absolutely. That was a perfect price for these, in my opinion. Perfect price. Maybe a little under what they should have charged, in just my opinion. But I didn't want to pay full price, because that's just me. I didn't want to pay full price. So I asked Matt, my husband, I said, do you think if I asked the woman at the register if she would call the woman that owns them and ask if she would take 120 for all of them? And I'm ashamed. I don't like telling you guys what I paid for things, especially if it's, something over $5 or something like that. But she accepted. She accepted the offer of 120, and that's what I paid for all 4 of them. A part of me is kind of like, wow, that's a lot. Then another part of me is like, I don't care. I don't care. Those deserve to be sitting in my office, looked at every day, and admired over and over and over and over again, which I will do. I will absolutely do. Not only that, they deserve to be shown on my YouTube channel, and for all of you to see the amazing work this woman put into this. I'm super proud. I am super proud of them that I got them. Obviously I'd be proud if I made them, but I will. I'll get to it. But yeah, that I was just, if you guys could have been there when I walked through there. When I walked in that door and was like, like angels sang when I saw them. And I went, honey, and I smacked my husband on the chest. I was like, honey, look. But anyway, yes, that was the big thing I wanted to show you guys. So, okay, so showing you all that, something else that I've been thinking about, I had mentioned earlier, was that I thought about taking you guys with me on these antique mall and flea market shop excursions. I don't know how I would go about filming it, so I'd have to experiment a little bit with that. But let me know in the description box. Do you want me to film it? And the hard thing to say about it is that it could be a bust. I could film and just walk in there and nothing. Or I could film and I walk in there and I find 1 or 2 things. Or it could be like I hit the jackpot like I did in Evansville and found those 4 beauties. It could be anything. So could it be a boring video? Absolutely. Probably more than 50% chance. Could it be, a mediocre one? 50% chance. Could it be you hit the jackpot? I'm gonna say about a 30% chance. So you guys let me know. Do you want me to film a few of them? And if that's the case, I bet I could talk my husband into let's making it like a weekend kind of thing, and we'll go way away from home. Because if we do this, I do not want to go to one that's down the street that I've been to 100 times, right? I want to go to one I've never been to, because that's when I find the stuff that's knock on wood, that's the good stuff. When I go to one that I've never been to before, because if I've been there, I've bought it already. I bought what I would want to show you guys. So, alright, so having said that, in the description box, tell me, do you guys want me to film an antique / flea market little weekend? And if you do, that's what I will okay it with my husband and ask, are you okay with this? Do you want to do this? Can we do this? He'll say yes. So we'll do that. And then also, you have got to let me know in the description box, which one of those Barbies did you like the best? I can't say a favorite. I love all 4 of them. All 4 of them have my heart. Okay, so how about in my, what am I grabbing here? In the ones I showed you that I have, which one is your favorite? And then also tell me which one is your birthday month, because I want to know. I want to see them. All right? Okay. Is there anything else? Oh, well, I can show you. I can here's a little bit of, I don't want to say proof, but I mean, I thought that, because I've seen these at Walmart, I bought this because this, I was gonna, you know, like drill a little hole in the middle and put my Barbie in it, because I thought it would work as the base for like this, but I don't think it would. I think it's gonna be, oh, dang it. I think it's gonna be too small. Yeah, it's too small. So I'd have to just use polyfill and cardboard like she did. Get her back down. So I'm gonna put these back in my office on my shelf so I can stare at them and admire her. All 4 of them. I would like to know, this one and the Bride, I don't know what series they're from. I don't have, well, you know what? I think on the 92, this is going to be a long video. I'm sorry, guys. For those of you that don't like watching long videos, I'm sorry. But sometimes on the back, it'll show the, okay, so nope, that's the one I have. All right, let me look, because the back of 93 shows 92, so maybe the back of 92 will show 91, and maybe one of them are off of that. No, no, dang it. Oh. No. Wait, is that 91? Yep, that's 91. None of them are off of that one. I guess I could show you 91. Sorry, guys. Like, everything's... I'm getting flustered. Alright, let me show you. Here are the 91 dresses. Wait, is that January? Yeah. There's January. February's a little funky, ain't it? Don't look at me. There we go. There's March. That's a pretty one. Look at that hair. April. May. June. I can't see. July. Is that August? I can't see what I'm doing. And there's the other ones, the last. So it's not 91, 92, or 93. So I wonder what year they're from. So what I'm talking about is the Bride and the blue, the one I just showed you, the blue frilly one. No, it ain't that one. Huh. I don't know. I'll have to investigate. Okay. How about I show you something that I finished recently that I added to my collection. And then we're going to get out of here. And then I got to put all this back together. So I just finished her. And I actually see a stitch marker I did not take out. But I just finished her. So she is the same as these dolls. She's just bigger. She's 11 inches, and she's got the little rubber band holding the head and her arms together. And I made her this frilly little dress. And then her little, remember, I have no idea what you call them, but the little things that women used to wear pinned on the side, well, not pinned, but I mean like on the side of their heads. That's the idea I was going for. And I think, because I look at her and I say, she's missing something. So I added more. And then I'd look and I say, she's still missing something. So I think I'm going to do, sometime, I have no idea when, I am going to make, like, crochet a little shawl, or like not a shawl, like a wrap, to where she can hold it on this arm, and then it'd come around the back, and then she can hold the other side on this arm, like a little wrap. There's the stitch marker I forgot to take out. Oops. It looks a little funny right there because the doll stand bar is right there. So that's why it looks a little weird right there, but it's supposed to be like in the shape of a V and then another V. So yeah, that's her. I finished her. She was one that's actually been sitting in a tote for quite a while, and I just never got around to her. Then finally one day I was like, you know what? I owe it to this doll to get her done. And I finished her, and that's her. So I'm gonna put her back. One day, I promise you guys, I am gonna sit down and I'm gonna show you every single doll that I have in my collection. Some I've made, some I found at antique stores, flea markets, some I bought. So I mean, I promise you guys, one of these days I will do it. I will show you. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Holy cow, it's already been almost an hour, and I did not expect this. But I couldn't, I was so happy to show you guys, to show you guys what I found, and to show you guys what my good friend Tanya, hi John, what my good friend Johnny sent me, and that I cried. I was just like, wow. Anyway, I love you all, each and every one of you. I don't care if you don't want me to love on you and hug you. I would if I knew you. If you were right here, I would hug your head and give you a big old squeeze. You are all my best friends. And subscribe if you haven't, because you don't want to miss what's next from me. Comment below what I ask you. Do you want me to do the hitting up an antique store, flea market video? And if you do, comment and let me know, and I'll let you guys know what's going on. And then let me know which one is your birthday month and which one is your favorite of the dolls that I showed you and the patterns that I showed you. And then subscribe if you haven't. Hit that thumbs up, because that is a huge help. And do it for all of the YouTubers you watch, whether you like them or not. Hit that thumbs up, because it helps them so much. And leave me a comment, subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Oh, description box. Check out my description box. I got all kinds of links down there for you guys, okay? And that's it from me. You guys are I'm just looking. Is there something I forgot? You guys are the greatest. You know you are. I'd hug each and every one of you. And I'm out. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.